I think farmers really do want to know, how does their soil compare to the soil of others, and what can they do to maintain their soil health or improve it if it's getting weaker.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the State of Soy. I'm Aaron Putsey, and we're visiting today with Suzanne Fay. Suzanne is a data analyst with the Iowa Soybean Association, the Research Center for Farming Innovation. And Suzanne, we're here to talk about something and again, leave it to ISA to come up with something that's unique, that's farmer focused, that's driven to deliver for them. And in this case, it's called the Soil Health Interpretation Portal. So boil that down, what is it?
Well, Soil Health Interpretation Portal is funded in part by a Conservation Innovation Grant that was provided by the Iowa NRCS. And Iowa Soybean Association is also funding part of this work. It's part of a 2-year grant that was started with the Cover Crop Economic Simulator, which we talked about last year at about the same time, Aaron. Sure. What this portal is going to do, it's going to allow farmers to upload their soil health test results and compare it over time with their own fields, as well as comparing it to a background database of soil health information that has been collected across the state by farmers who have worked with Iowa Soybean Association, as well as those who have worked with Iowa corn growers.
Now, soybean farmers are probably very familiar with grid sampling, and that's something that they're accustomed to. They've been doing that, something that we've talked about. How does this kind of review of soil differ from grid sampling?
What we're testing is different. Instead of just testing the chemistry of the soil, we're looking more at the biology as well. We're looking to see primarily respiration, which has to do with drying the sample, re-wetting it, and seeing how much CO2C is produced by the soil over a 24-hour period, which is a little more labor intensive than your standard soil test, consequently is more expensive. And we are also testing for the carbon-nitrogen balance, organic carbon to organic nitrogen. And this is what fuels your soil and makes your plants able to absorb the nutrients from the soil. The carbon provides the energy source for the microbes, and the organic nitrogen provides the food source for them. To use the portal, farmers will have a couple of options. First, they'll be able to set up an account if they want to track their soil health over time. Otherwise, if they're a little nervous about loading the data online and having it stored there, they can do what we call a quick look. It won't be as in-depth, but at the end of the quick look, they will have the option to anonymously donate their data or simply close the portal and the data will be released by the tool.
Where can they go online right now for more information?
Right now they can go online to iowasoybean.com. They can go to the research tab and they can look for results and tools, and there'll be more information there about this.
And so where do you see as the future? Where is this project going, and why should farmers be interested in following along and getting involved?
For one thing, I think farmers really do care. They are stewards of the land. I think farmers really do want to know, how does their soil compare to the soil of others, and what can they do to maintain their soil health if it's good, or improve it if it's getting weaker. The tool is free to use. I want to also point out that we are using state-of-the-art cloud technology to keep farmer data secure, so any reservations they may have, I hope we can dispel them.
And that's very important, and we do know that as a farmer, and if you're accessing not only information through this portal, but all of Iowa Soybean Association's data collection points, it's kept anonymous, it's maintained confidentially, and it's also protected. Again, thank you, Suzanne, for the chance to talk through this Soil Health Interpretation Portal. Reporting for the Iowa Soybean Association in this edition of the State of Soy, I'm Aaron Putsey.
Farming is a competitive business, and you need equipment you can count on every single day. That's why for nearly 90 years, farmers have entrusted their grain handling to Brandt Agricultural Products. Brandt's full line of hardworking conveyors, augers, grain carts, vacs, grain bagging equipment, and tillage equipment are made to deliver the competitive edge you need to lead the field and are manufactured here in the USA. For more information on our full line of products, visit Brandt.ca today.